Tonight, Keri Knight had a career-high 19 kills and hit 536. Sam Harthun finished with 10 kills and hit 261. Sam, you guys hit the ball a little bit better tonight, but again, the service errors and some unforced errors kind of really bit us. So, I mean, why don't you just talk about overall the performance, though a little better, still not good enough.
I think we were a lot better at the net, but like you said, our service errors and just unforced errors just got to us. We just let things happen instead of going out and doing it, and I think we can improve on that majorly. It's already better than the last game, so we're going up.
Keri, 19 kills for you, and you were working the net really well tonight. What changed from last week to this week for you?
I would say my attitude. You know, I was going to go out and be the aggressor, and Allie was doing a great job of getting some digs. Middles were pulling the block. Caitlin and I really decided tonight work on a faster offense because they're a big block, and I'm not that tall. So one thing we wanted to do is really set that ball fast so they're not getting out to that line and I can just hit off their block. And it was just an overall, my team just really helped me get all those kills. Like, some of them were really lucky, and just lots of digs. They just got lots of digs, and I knew that my team had me. If I got blocked, they had my back on coverage, and as a hitter, it's one of the most important things because then you know you can just swing away, and I had that confidence.
Do you feel that your confidence is well above what it was? You look at the playing time from Hawaii, and now you get back in the starting role tonight, and you do what you did?
To be honest, I mean, my confidence is the same. Whatever my role is on the team, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. And so if it's on the bench or if it's on the court, I'm going to just do my best. So my confidence is the same. I feel good after tonight, and I feel good at the improvement our team made. I don't feel good where we are right now with a loss, but I know that we're going to come in hard and practice really hard on Monday to fix the errors that we had tonight. You know, it's a mental game we made. There's little things that they did better than us, so we need to work on those things.
And Sam, third set, had the lead late, but just wasn't able to close it out. I mean, what did Central do better than Alaska late in that third to pull out with the 3-0 win tonight?
Honestly, they were just more consistent throughout all three games, and we would get ahead, and then we just kind of let up. And like we were talking about before, just unforced errors. We just let them pile up, and if we wouldn't have missed so many serves, we could have won.
Yeah.
And that's killing me right now because I missed quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we just got to go out and do it. Like, just next game, I know we all want it really bad. We just have to go out and finish.
Next 2 weeks, you guys head out on the road, and Keri, this is not your first time around the block heading out on the road in conference play, and now that, Sam, you have a feel, I mean, what is the thought process? I mean, how do you bounce back next week when you head to Western and St. Martin's?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Well, yeah, on the road, it's a different feel than being home. You have their energy, they have the home advantage. But we've been on the road before now, and I think everyone knows kind of what it feels like, and I think we're going to do fine. I think we're going to go keep doing what we need to do and focus on what we need to control. We can't control what they're doing. We can only control what we're going to do.
Yeah, I think we're really going to take advantage of practice this week before we leave. Every single practice, I know we're going to work on lots of things that we need, and I know everybody's going to put their full effort into it to improve so that we can win next week.
Okay. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
All right.
You want some?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, my
You're the head coach.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, Keri.
Thank you.
I want this.
Thanks, Sarah.
Certainly, team hit the ball a little bit better tonight, but you know, service errors with 12 obviously is a number that kind of stands out on the box score. And just late, Central just was able to close it out. So just talk about just though we hit better, still some of those errors that kind of hurt us tonight.
We did. We hit better. Keri and Sam had solid nights. And in other areas, we had a little trouble getting on track. Not totally sure, what some of the difficulty was. I mean, Central presented their own, variety of issues with regard to a block and that kind of thing. And we had one rotation that in general, over the course of the match, we got outscored in pretty significantly, and that's kind of where we were at the end of the match, and also at the end of the second set. And we tried moving people around to create a better rotation, but not quite enough. I thought Central, the difference was, as you mentioned, they did not miss as many serves. They didn't make as many errors overall. And I thought that they really set themselves apart in how well they covered their hitters. This was by far our best blocking performance of the season. And there were a lot of balls, even more, that were going to be going to the floor. And Central did a really good job of keeping those balls off the floor. So, they did what a winning team does. They found a way. And, they had a couple players that we found difficult to stop. Overall, they just played a good, solid game, and that's the type of team that they are.
You mentioned the block, going from 1 block 2 nights ago to 8 tonight. Morgan Tebbs and Megan Morrison did a pretty nice job, especially Megan late in the match, got a couple solo blocks. I mean, what did we do so drastically to be able to defend the blocks so much better tonight?
It's not drastic. Use your eyes, read a little bit better, recognize the opponent's tendencies a little bit better, pay attention to who does what on the other side a little bit better. We're growing up as a team, and we're all anxious to grow up a little bit faster. And we certainly just got done challenging them a little bit in the locker room, and I think these guys will take it to heart. They'll work hard this week, and hopefully we'll cut down on our errors and increase our efficiency a little bit more next week, and get on the other side of the win column.
Looking especially at the youth, they're getting ready to head on their first GNAC road trip, and we know how tough this conference is. I mean, what's going to be the message to them? Because especially as excited, and you mentioned they want to grow up fast and they want to get going, but what's going to be the overall message, especially for the youth that haven't done this before?
Just in general, believe. Believe they can, believe they will, commit to making the changes that are needed, and just continue to believe, continue to work hard, and not settle for second.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Yep.